What I wanted to show you today is a library named CREWAI. This library is very recent. It's just being talked about now in these past few months, and it allows you to build basically multi-agent frameworks, and it does so with great ease as well. So let's jump into the code, which is fairly simple. For this demonstration, I'm going to use Grok, but also OpenAI's GPT-4. And we'll go into that in a second. So first of all, I got my environment keys. I instantiated the Grok model. And in this case, we're working with a Llama 3 70 billion model. So I instantiated this. I'm not going to instantiate GPT-4. And that is because when you declare an agent inside CrewAI, the default model that it's assigned to is GPT-4. So now let's look at this. So from CrewAI, I imported agent, task, and crew. Also, I imported some of the tools that our agents are going to use. And well, let's get into it. First of all, I created a researcher agent. And creating an agent inside a CrewAI is very simple because all you have to do is give it a role, give it a goal, a backstory, and tools. Then these two are optional. Verbose equals to true. It's just to know what is going on under the hood. And then I specified to use the Grok model that we instantiated earlier. In this case, this is a market research analyst. The goal is that of providing a market analysis of Pablo Picasso's artworks and how the value is changing and is going to change. And the second agent we have is a writer agent. Once again, creating an agent is just as simple as giving it a goal, a role, a backstory, and some tools. And that's it. That's all you have to do to create an agent. And that is also why this library is so powerful, because creating an agent is so simple. There are a couple other keywords that you can use. One is allow delegation. It's not going to be used in workflow that is this simple, but in case you have a very complicated task that requires someone to basically be a project manager, you can have him sort of orchestrate the other agents. But yeah, in this case, it's not going to be the case. So we're not going to allow the writer to delegate any of these tasks to the researcher, for example. The next building block are tasks. In this case, we have two tasks. We have research and we have write. For each task, we have a description and also an expected output, and we assign it to one of our agents. So in this case, the researcher is going to do the research and the writer is going to write. And as you can see, here we have also explained what we wanted to do. So basically, the researcher is going to research the trends about Picasso in the art markets, actually. And find out how high the demand is for his works. And then the writer is going to write an engaging blog, and he's going to structure it with the paragraphs that I've mentioned. So introduction, the artist's life, legacy, and his work's value. And then we have an expected output, which is a 4-paragraph blog post. Now, once we have tasks and we have agents, we just create a crew and we specify who the agents are going to be. In this case, we have researcher and writer, and what the tasks are going to be. So research and write, as simple as that. And then verbose can be set to 1, 2, 0. In this case, I'm just going with 2 because, I mean, let's see what's going on. And once we have all of this, getting it started is as simple as saying crew.kickoff, and here we go. So hopefully this turns out into something interesting. Okay, so these agents finished their chain. I have to say this is all built on top of LangChain. And well, it saved this article inside this file, and he says that the market dynamics are changing, and there might be an increase in value for overlooked areas in Picasso's art. So, that's nice. Hopefully, you've seen how easy this was. All you have to do is just create a couple agents. And do you really need to know how to code? Like, this is just so simple to set up, so powerful. And welcome to the future, I guess.